Wherever you're worshiping from, we're glad you chose to worship with us. Wherever you're worshiping from, we're glad you chose to worship with us here at Messiah. And you too can also go ahead and take time to check in as 22nd at 5 p.m. This is an interactive family experience for all ages. So we invite you to come on out and join us. Was working with Michelle this past week on the order of the Las Posadas, and it's going to be a really, really great evening. So invite you to come on out on December 22nd at 5 p.m. All right? Yes, you can still turn in commitment cards. Folks have been emailing me. The answer is yes. We won't not take them. We are going to share the peace with each other. We'll welcome each other in. We are going to share the peace with each other. We'll welcome. Lord be with you always.
And also with you.
Please, let's share the peace with each other and welcome each other into worship. Good morning. Peace be with you.
Good morning. Thank you for letting me.
Give praise. Give praise. Fall to your knees at the feet of the Son of the one true God.
The second candle as we continue our Advent journey.
Light two candles to watch for Messiah. Let the darkness reveal our light.
For the light, grace, mercy, and peace to you all.
And also with you. Did you feel the mountains tremble? Did you hear the oceans roar? When the people rose to sing of Jesus Christ, the risen one.
15th chapter of Genesis. Sometime later, the Lord spoke to Abram in a vision and said to him, "Do not be afraid, Abram, for I will protect you, and your reward will be great." But Abram replied, "O sovereign Lord, what good are all your... You have given me no children. Eliezer of Damascus, a servant in my household, will inherit all my wealth. You have given me no descendants of my own, so one of my servants will be my heir." Then the Lord said to him, "No, your servant will not be your heir, for you will have a son of your own who will be your heir." Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, "Look up at the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." Word of God.
But we hope that you can see this space where God can and often does do some pretty profound work. Okay? And so the question I want to begin with today is this: what if darkness was not a place of absence, but it was actually a holy space where God shapes us and where God guides us? All right? Because I think this Genesis, still in that first book of the Bible, right? And we hear Abram, but Abram is actually Abraham, right? Abraham's original name is Abram, all right? On the page, asterisk, okay? What's going on? Remember, whenever there's a name change in the Bible, it's because the person usually underwent a life-changing spiritual transformation, okay? In other words, they're a new person, right? They see the world differently. They see the world in a new way, right? They're kind of reborn into a new person, right? I mean, in the New Testament, we have Saul who becomes Paul, right? Here we have Abram who becomes Abraham. His wife is a part of this promise that God gives to him. Sarai becomes Sarah, okay? So we always have this whenever there is this profound, life-changing spiritual transformation, all right? So Abraham, same person, okay? Just to be clear, all right? So Abraham's story is an amazing story about faith in the unknown. It really does lend itself to the definition that faith is hope in things we cannot yet see, right? Because Abraham cannot see yet what God is promising. Okay? Okay? So let's go back to the beginning. In the beginning of this story, God calls Abram and gives him a promise. Okay? But at first comes the call. All right? And this call and this promise that God gives to Abram is a promise that will not only he has nothing to tell him that what God is saying isn't. Nothing with him where he can stop and he can Google it just to make sure that it's right. All he has in that moment is his trust and faith in God. God's presence in the darkness in this story is to remind us that darkness is not the absence of God. But it is often the setting for God's presence, and it is often the setting for God's promise. It is a place that is holy. Here we see that God meets Abram in the unknown and the unseen and in the mysterious. And God in ourselves,
I know you never let go, and you never will. And you may go through the years, the nations rise and fall. You are standing still. You will be my God, who was and shall I fear. And oh, whatever comes, you'll be with me.
invite you to write a prayer, to light a candle over in this corner in remembrance of somebody, or just in a hope and prayer, or to come forward and pray with either Pastor Brad or myself. We will be up here, or again, just to remain in the certainty and the unknowing, and the mystery and the beauty and all that is, that you make your presence known, and that no matter where we feel